Good day, everyone. Methodist Dave here with our daily devotional for Sunday, August 2nd. I encourage you to read the entire chapter, chapter 2. These are long narratives, and if you just read a verse or two, you can get a point, but you get more out of it by reading the entire chapter. So let me read you verse 16 and 17. To deliver you from the adulterous woman, from the loose woman who has flattered you with her words, who leaves the husband of her younger days and has ignored her marriage covenant made before God. The whole point of this chapter is wisdom is warning you from falling into temptation, and it's using the metaphor of an adulterous woman. In the day of the reader here, in a village, at first light, men would leave the village and go out into the fields to work in the fields. So the women would be left alone at home with the kids or older people, and a young man would come into a city, and there might be women standing by their doorway. Hey, good looking, why don't you come on in here, and we'll have our fill of love. And she entices him. I've got satin sheets and I've got perfume, and we'll have a really good time. Me love you long time. And it's like tempting the young man to come in and commit adultery. Look, Desperate Housewives is not a new concept. It's been around for thousands of years. That's the warning here. Remember, there are men out there looking to seduce women. They don't want a long-term relationship. They just want another notch on their headboard. That's what they're looking for. They don't want a meaningful relationship. They want to take advantage of you. So there are men like that too, not just women. There are men like that. But the metaphor, the larger metaphor here, is about something much bigger, about sin being so seductive, so tempting. Why do we succumb to sin? Because it feels good, it's usually fun, and often we get away with it. But not often, not all the time. A few years ago, investor Bernie Madoff robbed thousands of people. And what he would do is he would strategically reward certain individuals. Say, person one would give him money to invest. $1,000, say, pick a number, $1,000. Then he would get $3,000 from person number two. He would take that $3,000 and give it to person number one. They get their $1,000 back, and then they triple their money. So then they tell their friends, Bernie gave me triple my money. You should invest with him. So their friends gave Bernie their money, and he kept it. But he always gave enough money back to keep people coming and investing in him. The pyramid eventually runs out. And the bill came due, and people lost their entire life savings because it sounded too good to be true. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it's not. So here's the warning. Watch out for things that are so seductive that you know they're wrong, but they just look so good you want to do them anyhow. Don't fall victim to that trap. Use your head. Use your brain. And don't fall to temptation. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe if you've got a question about this subject or any subject at all. It doesn't have to be about this. It can be something else. Heck, I'll even entertain questions about other stuff. Contact me, methodistdave@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to answer your question. But until tomorrow, please be good to each other.